all over the world, people are in some kind of mental, psychological, emotional pain.
Oprah Winfrey and Prince Harry together again, this time for The Me You Can't See, a series featuring candid discussions around mental health they hope a lot of people will see.
What words have you heard around mental health? Crazy?
Lost it, can't keep it together.
Meghan Markle also appears in the trailer alongside her husband. After moving to the United States, partly to escape the UK media attention, the two are speaking out more these days and pursuing their own quite public projects. Partnerships with Procter & Gamble, Netflix, and Spotify. Meghan's upcoming children's book, inspired by her husband and son. Harry's new Silicon Valley job, and now his new series about mental health, coming after that bombshell interview, also with Oprah. And last week, during Harry's appearance on Dax Shepard's Armchair Expert podcast, where he also drew criticism for comments about the First Amendment while talking about the paparazzi.
Yeah. I got so much I want to say about the First Amendment. I still don't understand it, but it is bonkers.
Sparking backlash in his new home country, Senator Ted Cruz writing on Twitter, quote, "Nice that he can say that."
Harry, we really don't need you coming from England to give us lectures on the First Amendment. This is what public figures in America go through.
But as Harry and Meghan open up about their lives, they're also opening themselves up to more scrutiny.
I think what is beginning to irritate a lot of people on this side of the pond is the constant demands for privacy. And yet we now know more about Prince Harry and Meghan Markle than we did before, because they've chosen to lift the lid on a lot of very private matters.
The new series also reveals more of Harry's personal life as he hopes to spark a mental health conversation. The trailer shows a clip of 12-year-old Harry at his mother, Princess Diana's funeral.
To make that decision to receive help is not a sign of weakness. In today's world, more than ever, it is a sign of strength.
Also profiled,
I've been through it and people need help.
Lady Gaga, Glenn Close, and many more. Prince Harry hopes that by sharing his personal story, he can help save lives.
The results of this year will be felt for decades. For kids, families, husbands, wives, everybody.
Daisy McAndrew made an interesting point there. Joe, here's the thing. He also spent some time talking about why he thinks this is important right now. What did he say about that?
Yeah, we sort of heard it in that last clip there. And he's sort of talking about the importance of discussing these issues as the world recovers from the pandemic, saying the shared experience of the past year showed us all of us are really in this together. He went on to add that there's hope that the series will show there's power and vulnerability, connection and empathy, strength and honesty. I think the main point here is now is really perhaps as good a time as any, if not the best time to have this conversation.
And we showed so many celebrities, but there actually are a lot of everyday people who are featured in this, too.
Yeah, and if you watch that promo, you will see a lot of those people from all around the world.
Hey, thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Find your favorite recipes, celebrity interviews, uplifting stories, shop our favorite deals, and so much more with the Today app. Download it now.